What's up, everybody? It's Danny from Flipping Tables YouTube channel, and I have another Kickstarter game that came in the mail. But also, just to show off some more of the stuff I've been painting for the Gigabytes 1 mini a week challenge. I've got another squad of stormtroopers completed. The week before I finished up, I did my Nexu. These guys were actually a lot easier than I took a lazy way out on them. I basically just primed them white. I did, I think, Agrax Earthshade for the fur. 2 coats of that. For the spine, so I used Rakarth Flesh on the spines, and then did a wash of the Citadel Druchii Violet. Did 2 coats of that as well. For the tail, that is just the flesh tone wash from Games Workshop. The eyes, again, my craft store paint. I did blue and orange, so light blue and a tangerine, almost light orange, and then I made a wash of a darker blue from Vallejo and red from Vallejo as well. Just thinned those down a lot and made a wash. For the teeth, I mixed violet and flesh tone. And then my Imperial officers, I thought they were done, but there was a detail I missed. But the ribbons on the chest are not painted, so I've just got to take some red and blue to those and paint those. Still trying to figure out what color I want to paint the rim of the base. If I want to do it red or orange, or just, you know, keep it black. Most recently, I was starting IG-88 for this week, and I kind of finished him up in one night because he's just super simple. It was just a mix of black and Mechanicus gray, and then dry brush some lead belcher on there. And for the spots that are orange, again, just took my $15 whatever it is, dollar and some change craft store paint, thin that down, put that in the spots where it should be orange for IG-88, and then again thin down my Vallejo Scarlet Red really well, mixed in a little of the orange with that just so it wasn't such a drastic change, and then kind of just stroked that all around there and wiped the excess with a paper towel to give it a little bit of a glowing effect. Not too crazy on that, but it was easy. And since I kind of took the cheap way out, I'm throwing in my interrogator droids for the challenge this week also. So that'll be 4 more models for Imperial Assault done this week, and getting closer and closer to a fully painted set, and then eventually work into the expansions. But after I finish up the Imperial Assault stuff I have at the moment, moving on to Blood Rage and Rising Sun. Try to get those done and out of the way. But what this video really is all about is Grimm Forest. Another Kickstarter project, kind of a worker placement type. But I've been really looking forward to this one. Druid City Games, James Hudson, they put out some great games. Watch some of his stuff on YouTube, and keep up with him on the various Facebook board game groups that are out there. But the back of the box, it's 2 to 4 players, average play time 40 to 60 minutes. Can you outwit your friends and build 3 houses before anyone else? Seek help from legendary fairy tale characters and avoid the cunning creatures that lurk in the forest to become the greatest builder in the land. So, if you can't figure it out from that, you're playing as one of the little pigs. Traditionally 3 little pigs. In here, you've got 4 little pigs that you work with, because it's 2 to 4 players. And then you've got a dragon, big bad wolf. But you secretly choose one of the gather locations, so brickyard, forest, fields, or market. If one more pig goes to the same location, you must share the resources. If you end up alone, you get everything. Play your friends and fable cards wisely to change the outcome of the gather cards to your advantage, so you can get more, cost somebody to get less. And use the collected resources to build houses on your player board. The first player to build 3 houses wins. So let's open it up, see what these pieces look like. Got our rules booklet. We go over that when I do the setup and how to play video. Got all of our punch board pieces. So we got the logs, the grain, the brick, player board, brickyard, fields, forest, and the market. Now these are really neat. This is a nice upgrade for the Kickstarter. Comes with trays for keeping everything separate and stored neatly. But here's an example of one of the brick houses. Very nice sculpt on this. Not too sure if I'm going to paint up the houses, as they already look great. Oh crap. Here's the first player token. It is the Grimm's Fable book. That one will probably be getting painted. Bring it back down so the camera can actually see it. I mean, these are all really nice sculpts. Little wood cabin that you'll be building. And, you know, the bases for each one. Roof for the wood cabin. So the roof for the brick house. And the straw cabin with the detachable roof. And these characters for sure I'm going to eventually paint. But we've got our 4 little pigs, the bricklayer, got one that's themed for the market, one that's themed for the fields, and our lumberjack. Yes, sirree. And then we can't forget our big bad wolf. Then we got some more of the figures here. Got a dragon. We've got a giant. Looks like a troll or an ogre. And then we've got 2 more. We got 2 wolves. And we've got all of our friend and fable cards. So this is another one that I've been looking forward to for a while. It was on Kickstarter last year. You know, that's the downside of Kickstarter. Stuff takes so long to ship. So we got friend and fable cards mixed in here together. So let's see if I can separate them out. All right, let's do friends. So we've got Aladdin, Alibaba, Cinderella, Evil Queen wants to be your friend, Fairy Godmother, Frog Prince, Goldilocks, Hansel and Gretel, Jack the Giant Slayer, The Little Mermaid, Pinocchio, Puss in Boots, and Rapunzel. So each of the friends will do something different to help you out. So like Aladdin, start around, say out loud if you will gather with other players or alone. At the end of the gather phase, gain one of each resource if you were correct. Little Mermaid, when gained, choose 2 of your gather cards to keep in your hand. Place the rest face down under the Little Mermaid. You cannot use them. And special action is you gain 1 of each resource. Let's see, Evil Queen. Start of the round. Before Fable cards are revealed, choose 1 player and peek at either their face down gather or Fable card before playing your own cards. So all the friends are going to give you some kind of advantage for the most part. Fables, we've got Roar. Before collecting resources, all opponents who share your location shuffle all of their gather cards and randomly select 1 and move to that location. So there's Roar, Royal Wedding, Search the Past, Share the Wealth, and some of these there are 2 or more in here. So Spy Network, gain 1 Fable card for every player at your location, including you. Taxation, Thoughtful Gift, Wandering Trader, Wishing Well, Wolf. Before collecting resources, if any player is caught by the wolf, destroy all resources at that location before anyone can collect them. Magic Lamp. Draw the top 3 cards of the Fable deck, choose 1 to play immediately, and discard the other 2. If the genie is in the discard pile, draw the other 2 cards instead. Definitely going to be getting sleeves to put these in. Just try to keep them a little better protected if, I don't know, say 2 13-month-olds happen to be awake when we're playing and grab one of the cards and decide to chew on it. A friendly game. Big Bad Wolf. All players at the Big Bad Wolf's location must destroy 1 straw or wood house section of your choice. Bridge Troll. Choose 1 player at a location with the Bridge Troll. They must give you half of the resources they gather this turn, rounded down. Because like Little John said in Robin Hood Men in Tights, you don't pay no toll, I don't eat no roll. Chinny Chin Chin. Consult the Oracle. Crystal Ball. Curse of the Darkness. Cutting Corners. The Dragon. One of my favorite sculpts in this. All players at the Dragon's location must discard all resources from their player board. Fairy Food. Ghostly Whispers. I'm a giant! All players at the Giant's location must discard their friend, all Fable cards from their hand, and 1 resource of each type. Grandma's House. Harvest Moon. Hidden Vault. Hired Help. Little Helpers. Sorry, Helpers, because I can't speak today. Nothing new. Lonely Castle. Magic Flute. Mysterious Stranger. Night at the Tavern. Powerful Friends. And we've got Roar again. Got some more friends. Red Riding Hood. Robin Hood. Rumpelstiltskin. Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, the Gingerbread Man, Golden Goose, the Huntsman, the Seven Dwarves, the Woodcutter, Thumbelina, Tom Thumb, and then we've got our gather cards. So brick, market, straw, wood. Then we've got our player aid cards, which even if I know the rules to the game, I always like having the player aid with me. Just, a lot of times not paying attention, don't quite remember the stuff off the top of my head. So it's always good to have these to reference what to do next. We got our D6 here with the various resources on it. So brick, straw, wood. But then we've got this tray that, again, very nicely and neatly fits everything for the game in it. So yeah, that's it. That's the unboxing for Grimm Forest. Hope you all enjoyed it. Stay tuned. I'm going to, in the next couple of days, do a setup and how to play video for this. Get that uploaded and get a couple of games in of it myself. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.